Jesse, what's going on, my man?
All is well, sir. How are you?
I'm not good because no man is good. I'm doing great.
Nice.
I've been listening to your show for about 3 months now, and man, I won't say it's life changing because I already agreed with whatever you said, but it's good to hear the confirmation from another man because I started to feel like I'm the only one on this planet. who
Yeah.
felt the way I felt.
Yeah, I
I'm in New York.
understand that.
I'm in New York. Yeah, I'm a cop in New York, and I'm black, and
You black.
it's just so I'm alone. I'm alone in my thoughts. I'm alone in the way I see things. I'm alone in what's right, and I'm just confused with what's going on, man. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to thank you for having your show every day. I watch it every day, and when I miss it, I go home and watch it on YouTube, and I make sure I watch all 3 hours, and I watch the Hake Report. I'm just like, you guys are amazing, man.
TheHateReport.com. So, being a cop in New York, what is it? I mean, why do you stay as a cop knowing that they want to defund the cop, they want to kill the cops, they blame the cops for everything that they do wrong? And then you have a mayor that's not supporting you and a governor that's not supporting you. What makes you hang in there?
I love what I do. I love being a police officer. I love the satisfaction of helping others. Unfortunately, most people who look like me aren't appreciative of police, don't appreciate what police bring, and they're basically anti-police. So that's the bad side of it. But there's a side where you do feel good about helping people. You do see there are certain people who do appreciate you, and you are doing good. So that part of it is what holds me, So it's like two sides.
So when you leave home at night or in the morning, whenever you go to work, are you concerned that your life might be taken away from you?
Honestly, no, I'm not.
Nice.
Since I've been a child, I've always wanted to be a police officer. This is like a passion of mine. I don't fear anyone. I fear absolutely no man. So I don't go into work being scared. I go into work knowing that each day is going to be a different day. But I know who I am as a man, and I'm not in fear of anything really.
So do you think things would get better for cops in New York? You think this would pass?
I think worse. I think it's going to gradually get absolutely worse, especially if this administration that just quote unquote took over, which I hope doesn't happen, is going to get extremely, extremely worse for police officers. And we haven't seen anything yet. We're going to see marches and protests and rioting like 90 going north.
90 going north. Do you have a wife and kids?
No, sir. I have no wife, no kids. I'm waiting to get married.
Good, man. At least your wife don't have to worry. There's not a wife to worry. Well, amazing, AJ. Well, I really wish you well, man, and make sure you watch your back out there.
I also called to answer your biblical question.
Did Jesus come to unite or divide?
He absolutely, positively, without a doubt, did not come to unite. He came to divide. 100% divide the good with the evil. Like you said, it's a battle between good and evil. And God sees that. Jesus sees that. And he's not trying to unite the evil with the good at all. He came to divide 100%. Not even a close.
Amazing. What do you like this biblical question?
I love it because it spoke to me. That's why I hung on for so long because I see it. There's no way he's coming to unite what we have right now that's going on with the good people in the world. There's no way that's his plan. That's his mission. So when you call up the show and say he's doing both, that makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
That's like saying he's good and he's evil at the same time. No. God sees there's evil people and there's good people. There's people who are going to be in heaven and there's people who are going to burn in hell. He knows this. This is already said. So he's coming here to divide his children with the devil's children.
Amazing. I am going to put my 2 cents in on Sunday. The Lord is willing and the creek don't rise at church.
Yes, sir.
But I definitely want to hear from more people about it. As you were speaking, AJ, your voice sounds just like my son. He moved away from New York, but he grew up there in New York. And he and his son and daughter, they have the same New York accent that you have. So when you speak it, I'm being reminded of him because it sounds like I'm talking to him.
Yeah, I'm a New Yorker. I can't help it. That's how we are, man. But I just want to tell you, man, there's a few cops who listen to you. Me and my friends will listen to you. Man, everything it's everything you say. I'm like, where this guy's been? Like the stuff you say, I say every single day. I say to people, I'm like, women should not be leading men. I don't understand what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Men are so scared to speak up. You don't have to disrespect anyone, but you do have to claim your right as a man to be a man.
Yeah.
I'm not following. It's not a follower. Black Lives Matter sounds good. The statement sounds good, but when you find out what it's about, no, it's evil. It's evil in intent. It's evil. So I'm sorry. I don't understand how people cannot think for themselves. It's a crazy world. It's a crazy world.
Yeah, it sure is. But you know what? Men like you and other men who are waking up, a change is going to come. That's for sure.
I surely hope so, because it doesn't look like it. It's getting bad, man. It's getting bad. It's especially for black people. Especially for black people, Jesse. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah, I know.
It's so bad. It's like all we do is play victim and oppression. And I'm like, I'm from the hood, Jesse. I'm from the hood. I'm from the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm from the bottom. I came from nothing, Jesse, and I set goals for myself, and every time I set a goal, I reached it. There was no imaginary white man holding me back. I want your listeners to understand this. I am a black male from Brooklyn, New York. I'm from, quote-unquote, the hood. I went to the poor schools. I went to the bad education. I did all of that. You understand? I went right when my friends went left. I came home, did my homework, listened to my parents, did what I had to do, set goals for myself, graduated college, became a police officer, and I'm stepping up to trying to be a chief or a captain because I set goals for myself. No man held me back. Not one single white man came to me and said, no, you're not doing this. That doesn't exist.
Yep. Amazing. You're absolutely right, man. And I've been trying to tell these people this for 30 years now. Some are getting it, most are not. But that's the way it is. Only a few will find that straight and narrow path. Most will take the wide road that leads to destruction. You're absolutely right.
And the first thing they want to do is bring up slavery and all this stuff that has nothing to do with what's going on right now. The first thing they want to do is bring up slavery and how a white man did this. There's not a white man today that hung anybody. There's not a white man today that forced you to pick cotton. There's not a white man today that did anything to any one of you.
Yeah.
It's just excuses, Jesse.
Yeah.
It's excuses. They don't want to be men. They don't want to raise their children. They don't want to do things the right way. So the easy answer is let's blame the white man. Systematic oppression. It's so embarrassing. It's embarrassing to me as a black man to watch other black men bow down and cry on TV. It's embarrassing. What happened to us, Jesse? We're crying on TV, man.
I know.
We were so strong.
Yeah.
Now we're crying on TV.
It's amazing to see it, man. It's just mind-blowing. But you're right. AJ, before you hang up, how do you feel about police departments across the country hiring so many women police chiefs and all that stuff?
All right. So, oh, man. The women I work with, honest to God, Jesse, honest to God, this is my honest opinion. I don't know why they're hired. I don't know what they do. The women I see at my job, they sit there and gossip all day. And when it's time to work, I don't see it. Now, are there women cops who do good jobs? Probably, yes. But do I see it? No, I don't see it. I'm a police officer. When I arrive on scene, I'm hoping I have men to work with.
Yeah.
This is just me.
Yeah.
This is just me. I'm being honest with you. I have never seen one of my female partners make an arrest by themselves. Like come on scene, observe what's going on, make a decision, make the arrest, and do everything by themselves. I've never seen that. They always call men for backup. This is just my opinion. I don't know, Jess. I'm just the guy. I'm just the guy giving an opinion, Jesse. I don't know.
I appreciate your opinion. I believe it, too.
I have a question, Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this question is going to answer your question. During 9/11, during September 11th, when we were attacked by the Muslims, when the towers fell, why is it that the NYPD is over 30% female, but the men, the people the cops who died on 9/11 were over 98% men? Shouldn't those be even?
I would think so.
Because if the precinct is over 30% women,
yep,
shouldn't the cops who died be over 30% women?
That's
Why
amazing.
is it 98% of the cops who died were men? So that means you only had one sex responding.
Yep.
Why is that?
Because the
That's my
women,
question.
they were afraid, hide behind their desk.
Why is it that men were the ones who died? Firefighters, policemen. Why is it that men were the ones who died?
Yeah.
Men. Because in times of crisis, our natural instincts come, Jesse. In times of crisis, what God naturally, the spirit that God naturally puts in us, it rises. And you see it.
Amazing.
You see it. Only in times of crisis do you see who men and women are. In times of peace, it's all of this confusion and all this nonsensical stuff. But in times of crisis, Jesse, that is when you see the cream of the crop rise and you see who the real leaders in society are. Why is it that men died? Men died.
AJ, that's an amazing observation. You're absolutely right. When I think about that, that is absolutely 100% correct.
Look up how many police officers died and look up the demographics in men and women. 90-something% of the cops who died were men.
Amazing.
Why is that? What happened to the 30% of women? What happened to them?
I had not realized that, but that is so true, man. So true. Amazing.
Right,
AJ, you are a wise young man. Be careful out there. God is with you. And call me again, man. I really appreciate your call.
Sir. I definitely will.
God bless you, man.
Yes, sir. You too, sir.
All right. Call me again.
All right.
Amazing observation. He's right about that. When you really, really think about it, that's deep. That is deep. See, men, you got to wake up. And other men who are trying to stop you from waking up, they're women, liberal females, so forget about them. They can't help themselves. They have a woman's mindset. AJ is absolutely right in what he's saying. Mind-blowing. And now they have women taking over the military and all. Do you know what's going to happen? That's not good. Thank you, AJ. That's an amazing call. I wish him well. Doing what he loved doing, in spite of the danger. I know how that is. When you love what's right and you are doing what is given you to do, danger doesn't stop you because you love what's right with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. And Satan's children cannot stop you. Really. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. Amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.